the Moonkeeper'S grandson. The night Mateo was born, the moon hung low and swollen over Isla Brilada. Glowing like a lantern with a secret, the islanders liked to say the moon watched over every child. But with Mateo, it lingered as if memorizing his face. His mother often whispered that he was marked by moonlight, kissed by a glow no earthly lamp could copy. And perhaps she was right, for even as a toddler, he would pause tilting his head as though listening to something impossibly distant yet deeply familiar. By the time he was 16, Mateo's life was stitched with oddities, shadows that leaned toward him, tides that rose at his footsteps, and dreams that felt less like memories and more like warnings. He tried to ignore these strange threads that tugged at his days, but everything changed the night he found the old man at the cliff's edge. The man wore a coat that shimmered faintly, like fabric woven from moonlit water. His hair, white and wild, blew in the wind as he spoke without turning around. Jove kept me waiting. Niño Mateo's breath hitched. Do I know you? The old man finally faced him, eyes like twin crescents, glowing, soft, impenetrably ancient. You know me, the way a shadow knows its flame. I am your grandfather. The world seemed to tilt. Mateo had never known the man. He had vanished years before Mateo's birth, but something inside him deep as Maro recognized the truth. Why are you here? Mateo whispered. To give you what is yours, and to warn you of what comes. The old man raised a lantern. It wasn't like any lantern Mateo had ever seen. Its glass was crystal clear, yet light rippled inside it like a captured tide. No flame, no wick, only a soft, silver glow that pulsed like a heartbeat. This, his grandfather said, is the Moonkeeper's lantern. It protects what the moon entrusts to the world, and now it must be yours. Mateo reached for it, feeling warmth slide over his skin, gentle but powerful, like a hand guiding his own. As his fingers curled around the handle, a tremor of recognition shot through him. The lantern knew him. It had been waiting. Before Mateo could speak, the wind shifted. A low hum like distant chanting rose from the forest behind them. The trees trembled as if recoiling from something unseen. They're early, his grandfather muttered. We must go. Now. They hurried toward the village, moonlight splitting the darkness like a blade. Mateo noticed shadows slipping between the trees, moving with intent. The hum grew louder, vibrating in his teeth. What are they? He asked. Moon hunters, his grandfather said. Creatures born from nights when the moon hides its face. They feed on lost time, on stolen seconds, minutes, years, and they have scented you. Me? Why? Because you carry the moon's memory. The words blew through Mateo like a cold wind. His grandfather grabbed his arm. You must learn to wield the lantern before they reach you. It answers only to moon blood. But I don't know how. You will. They reached the old stone square in the heart of the village. Moonlight fell onto Mateo in a sudden, perfect column. His grandfather stepped back. Lift the lantern, he commanded. Mateo did, and the lantern came alive. The glow surged, swirling like a captured galaxy, spilling out in silver ribbons. The air thickened with light. Mateo felt energy crash through him, not painful but overwhelming, like being filled with a tide too vast to contain. The moon hunters emerged then, pale figures with hollow faces, their bodies rippling like living smoke. They reached with long, trembling fingers that seemed to drip darkness. Mateo, his grandfather shouted, let the lantern hear your intention. Mateo's mind raced. Intention. He didn't know what to think. What to want, only that he needed to protect the island, the people sleeping in their beds, the mother who trusted the moon to watch over him. And suddenly he felt a tone echo from the lantern, a soft, steady pulse. Not asking. Guiding. Mateo inhaled and let the pulse fill him. Stay away, The lantern exploded with brilliance. Light unfurled like wings vast. Sweeping, radiant, the moon hunters staggered, shrieked, and dissolved into drifting strands of darkness that curled upward into the sky before vanishing entirely. Silence returned. Mateo lowered the lantern, shaking. His grandfather approached, eyes bright with pride and sorrow. "It has begun," he said softly. "You are the Moonkeeper's heir now, and your light will not go unnoticed." "What do you mean?" Mateo whispered. "There are greater shadows than moon hunters, and greater tasks for you than defending this island." Mateo looked at the lantern, glowing steadily in his palm. It felt like holding a piece of the night sky. He swallowed hard. "What happens now?" His grandfather smiled, tired and warm. "Now, Nino, the moon will call on you. Again and again. And one day, you will climb higher than any man before you be in the clouds. Beyond sky too. Return what was given." Mateo felt the weight of destiny settle over him, not like a burden, but like a mantle waiting to be worn. He stood beneath the moon, lantern in hand, and for the first time, it didn't feel like the moon was merely watching him. It felt like it was waiting. And Mateo Moonkeeper's grandson finally understood why.